Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dinga and welcome to this little Q&A thing. Obviously I said when we reach 400 subs that I would do this like little Q&A thing, and I'm going to do that for you now. So first things first, I just want to address I am currently using a university camera. These are like 5 grand cameras, that's why the quality is so good. Lighting wise, I didn't have enough time to like pull out lights to set them up so it looked all nice and stuff, so sorry about that. Yeah, I've just had to make do with what I can get. That's why the light isn't perfect, but oh well. I'll quickly get up the first question of the day. I'm just gonna tilt that so I know that I don't have to look at myself. But yeah, I'm gonna look up the first question of the day, and we'll work our way through the questions. Right, so the first question. Okay, so first things first, I guess I should just delete this video because we're currently at 399 subs. Someone unsubscribed. I'm just like, okay. But yeah, so the first question we've got is from Linus Lundqvist, who said, Q&A, can you play Hollow Knight? And is it possible to do 4 vids a week? Well, usually I try to do more than I usually try to get. I think it's about 12 videos a week. Unless, of course, I've done some stuff to do with streaming, at which point it'll be like 13 to 14 videos a week. I try to do that. Sometimes I fail. More than often I fail, but that's only because of the fact that I'm trying to do uni as well as play video games on the internet. So apologies. As for Hollow Knight, I'll have a look at it, but if it's not a game I'm interested in, and like I'm not like, ooh, that could be fun to play, then I'm probably not going to bother playing it. Because personally, I only play games that I'm personally interested in. So if it doesn't get my interest, then I'm not going to play it. So next question is from Troy Annie. He says, I have a question for the Q&A. What is your favourite game and why? To summarise what my favourite game is, I've got a tattoo of it on my arm. If you don't know what that is, very simply, my favourite game ever made is Oddworld. In fact, I would show you this, but I don't want to ruin the framing. There is a Oddworld Soulstorm brewery picture on the wall. The reason it's my favourite game, Oddworld Apes Exodus, is because one, I grew up playing it. I've been playing it for like 17 years now. And 2, because it's the reason I got into the career choice that I wanted to get into, which is like video making and filmmaking, because the story that's told within that game is just, it's one of the main reasons. The way it's told is awesome, and it's just something that's always interested me, and as a result I just love it. The gameplay is fun, everything's a bit comical in certain aspects. There's obviously, like, the story, if you're not aware, is basically Big Bad Man Glucken seeks out, uses Mudokons to make a very alcoholic and very addictive brew that addicts more Mudokons in that they can then kill to use their bones to make the brew, and they're also extracting tears from them and things like that, and it's all about a spiritual journey for this, that and the other. It's just something I'm really big fan of. There's also a Oddworld art book that I tried to buy, but it's since gone out of stock, and I bought it twice, but it just didn't turn up, so we got our money back. I also, what else was it? I also have 100% of the game, but I still want to go back and play it at some point, so there you go. I don't know if this doesn't have the Q&A text, but I'm just going to read it anyways because it is a question. They said, you should start this week, but after that I think you should start a new series with the game Kingdom Newlands. Now, I've had a look at Kingdom Newlands, and I do think it looks like a quite interesting game. I might give it a shot in the future. I am going to like start making like a backlog of video games for me to play. I'm considering, like, because me and my friend were discussing this the other day, whether or not to start Patreon. Now, under normal circumstances, I would say, yeah, sure, it'd be nice to get a bit more money coming this way. But on the other end, it's like, I have ads on my videos. What's the point in having a Patreon if I'm already getting ads on my videos when I'm getting money from that? Not a lot of money, fair enough, but if I'm already getting money from one thing, what's the point in setting up something for another way of getting money? and I do have a couple of reward ideas in mind if I do set it up. But I would like to hear in the comments down below whether you think it's a good idea for me to set up a Patreon or not, and more importantly, if you think people would actually, you know, give money per month. Yeah, because obviously there's no point in me setting it up if it turns out it's completely pointless, and things like that. Jacob Priestley says, "Why wouldn't you love me?" Duck Ducks says, "What character in Infinite Marvel do you hate the absolute most?" It's gotta be the same character I've always hated in every single Marvel game, and that's Morrigan. She's just a bitch. She, like, her entire character design is okay. Like, her design is basically she's a succubus, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with her being a succubus. That's fine. It's just the fact that this carries on into her gameplay, and her entire gameplay bit is essentially based around, you're not going to get any meter, because any meter you get, I'm going to shoot this soul fist thing at you, spam projectiles the entire time, and steal all your meter, so that way I can then spend it to do the same thing over and over and over again. You're not going to do anything. And it's a really pain in the arse type of gameplay that I hate it with a passion. I can't stand it. Dave Davey says, "Do you have / want pets?" I personally don't have a pet. I would like a pet. I'm wanting something like a squirrel, because I don't know why I like the idea of having like a pet squirrel-ish type thing. Just because I think it'd be cool. My family has a pet, so it's not just mine, but we do have technically a pet. His name's Billy. He's a Bedlington Terrier dog. He's a right daft little bugger. Half the time we'll be like, for example, when he doesn't do it so much now, I don't think, but like, for example, we'd be sat in the living room, just minding our own business, watching telly or something. We'll hear woof woof woof. He's like, oh, he's up at the window looking out the front of the house, and he's seen a cat. So his immediate reaction is to sprint to the back of the house, to the back door, and we'll go, okay, we'll let you out. So we'll let him out, and then you sprint all the way to the other end of the garden, as far up the back, as far away from the cat as humanly possible, and then start barking at the cat, which can't hear him because it's too far away. He's just a daft dog, but he's awesome. So, yeah. Dave Davey also says, "Choice chamber," with shit tons of brackets. Yes, at some point in the future, when let's say if I get like 300 followers on Twitch, then I'll play Choice Chamber. I don't really see the point in playing Choice Chamber when only like 3 to 4 people are actually going to make the choices. So, yeah. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the end of the Q&A. I think that's everything that we need to discuss. Unless, of course, there's other questions that I'm not sure if I missed. I might as well quickly have a quick look through my last Castle Story video and see what people think, if there's any questions here. Nope, nothing here. Okay, well, anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you again for 400 subs, even though now we're at 399. But hopefully by the time this video comes out, we'll be back up to 400, so technically will be thank you again. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. Remember to comment down below if you think I should set up a Patreon. If you don't think so, just don't message. If no one comments down below with a logical reason as to why I should, then I probably won't. I'll probably leave it until someone tries to persuade me otherwise. Subscribe if you want to become a true sir, and keep it to take everything that I post. Good day, and I'll see you next time. Also, before I go, actually, apologies for the poor mic apologies for the poor mic. Just as well I ended this. Good day, and I'll see you next time.